Okay, here are the rest of the answers. So number 8, since this is a parallelogram, we know that opposite sides are congruent. So I can set 2x minus 8 equal to x plus 16. Subtract x from both sides and add 8 to both sides, and you get x equals 24. But it's also true that these two sides are congruent because they're opposite sides also. So we can set 2y equal to y plus 19, subtract y from both sides of the equal sign, and you get y equals 19. Number 9. Diagonals bisect each other, so this is the midpoint of each diagonal. So y plus 3 is the same length as 2y minus 11. So you can set those equal to each other. Y plus 3 equals 2y minus 11. Subtract y from both sides, add 11 to both sides, and 14 equals y. The other has also been bisected, so this piece that's 3x is the same as this piece that is 4x minus 3. So we set 3x equal to 4x minus 3. Subtract 4x from both sides, you get negative x equals negative 3. Divide or multiply by a negative 1 on both sides, and you get x equals positive 3. Alright, number 10. This is a parallelogram, so what we know is that opposite angles are congruent. So these two angles are congruent to each other. So we can set 2y minus 5 equal to y plus 15. Subtract y from both sides, add 5 to both sides, and you get y equals 20. Since it's a parallelogram, this pair of opposite angles are also congruent. So we set 4x minus 35 equal to 3x plus 10. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides of the equal sign, so I get x minus 35 equals 10. Add 35 to both sides, and x is 45. Alright, number 11. Again, opposite sides are congruent to each other, so x plus 20 is equal to 3x minus 14. Subtract x from both sides, add 14 to both sides, and we get 34 equals 2x. Divide by 2, x is 17. And since it's a parallelogram, this pair of opposite sides are also congruent to each other, so 3y plus 2 is equal to y plus 20. Subtract y from both sides, subtract 2 from both sides, you get 2y equals 18. Divide by 2, y is 9. Okay, that's the end of your homework. Once you've finished correcting it, please turn it into the sub and get started on the notes videos for section 6.5.